We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Bats and the Nightmares. Valley makes his big league debut right after this. J.C. Ramirez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
So coming to the plate, Tim Lokes, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now here's the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box, number 7. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 276 the average coming in for him. 4 home runs and 36 RBIs. And he lays off for ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Batting third. The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Now in the box, Bo Bichette. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-1, no strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Weekly hit to third. And a barehanded pickup. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Number 25 will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
So digging in now, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, number 4.
Now here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. His path to the big leagues wasn't the most direct, but you have to give him a whole lot of credit for getting here. He has a chance to make an impression on the higher-ups here in September and earn a more permanent spot on this roster next year.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
The 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now here's the pitch. Number 1 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a tick behind for a strike. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in, Elmer Reyes. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. We've played an inning. Still 0-0. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 now to Gomes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Christian Lopes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs, and he's driven in 45. pulls this one in the air out to left. Ray is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Digging in, Philip Peniagua. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. From the stretch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First offering on its way. Wind up and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
To the plate now, number 88, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in now, Valley, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Count is 1-2 now. First and second here with nobody out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Number 29 is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
That is better. No left fielder. William Ray.
Coming to the plate now, William Ray, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. That finds the zone, a called strike. The 1-1 home. lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
In now, Isaac Bernard, as he'll take a look at ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 2-1, here it is. Hit on the ground toward the left, and that is through into left field, a base hit.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. High in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Now batting, number 29. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting it, the first baseman, Louis Pete.
In now, Luis Peace, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 now. Third inning, no score to this point. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Ground ball left side. He's got it. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Number 38 stands in as he looks at ball one here. Peace, base runner at first with one out. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 4. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Shortstop, number 4.
First pitch on its way. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
A ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Liner towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Steven has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So striding in, Elmer Reyes. He's set. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. None out. Runners at first and second. Popped up. Bichette has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready now, Chesler Cuthbert. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Tim Lopes.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get
a dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Number 7.
Now to the plate, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2-0 count. The pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Soft liner towards short. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Pitch inside the throw. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, the runner did get a good jump from first, but the man behind the dish had a great shot of nailing him. That is until he launched his throw into center field. He won't be happy with himself about that throw.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is in there.
Well, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, B-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Christian Lopes comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batter.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now at the plate, Philip Peniagua. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch. This one's down to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Berlin is on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, number 88, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
50th pitch of the game on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The pitch.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Valley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
The runner at first with no outs here. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Coming to the plate now, William Ray. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball one to start the at bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, number 29 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 29.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Luis Peace, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So stepping in, Luis Peace. First pitch coming, here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Down, 0-2.
Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. From the belt, the pitch. This is line to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then A couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Number 38 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Late square, and this is popped up. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Ready once again, Tim Lopes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Number 37 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. So now to the plate, number 7, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Number 4 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. At the plate, Bo Bichette. Now a throw over to first. Looking to minimize the damage here. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He waits, now the pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. To short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Bats on top 3-0. At the plate, Isaac Bernard. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, Isaac Bernard.
Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Here's a hard-hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. That ball was smoked, but he's gone nonetheless to start the home fifth. Into the box now, Melvin Novoa. Here's the first pitch to him. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses, 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
At the plate now, number 4, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 29 is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Settling in now, number 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one, no.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
In the air out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Yan Gomes.
And the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. to 2-2 now. Still even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. Into the box, Christian Lopes. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him as they move on top 4-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Number 29.
Into the box, number 29, fouled away. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Nope.
And there's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Hard ground ball to third. Cuthbert gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 6th coming up. The Bats lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Elmer Reyes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Grounded to short. Reined in. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, third base.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cheslor Cuthbert. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And that's in there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. To the plate now, number 88, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peniagua calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out. Stepping up now, Valley. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Luis Keys. The pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in now, number 38. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now that's second base.
Digging in and looking for more, Tim Lopes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now batting, number 7.
Stepping in now, number 7, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Number 4 onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Leading off the inning, William Ray, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Ball 1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. The pitch. This is pulled into right. Number 38 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Hit out towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Standing in now, Melvin Novoa, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack Drew, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Ready for another shot now. Number 4. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Bo Bichette, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Novoa is there. 1 down. Standing in, Yan Gomes. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And he misses with it. 1-1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Christian Lopes comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Now back, the center fielder,
Mejia gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 22.
Philip Paniagua will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Fastball just inside. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-1 and a double steal try here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. The second for one, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Standing in, number 38, and they're runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery, and it's fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ray is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Bats are out in front here, 6-1. Leading off the inning, number 1, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Number 29 moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Elmer Reyes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chesler Cuthbert. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Paniagua will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in, Tim Lopes. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gray is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, number
Digging
7.
in to try it again. Number 7 batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Valley in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The bat.
Digging in once again, Bo Bichette. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Berlin is on top here, 6-1. Ready for another chance. Number 88. He's 1 for 2 in the ball
The
game.
first baseman, number 88.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
That's ball 3. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So striding forward now, Valley 0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the major league pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Yeah, he just needs one to fall right here. Just something to grab himself a batting average and let him relax. You're playing for everybody else but yourself at this moment, just trying to grind to get a hit.
0 for 4 on the day now. He might have to wait another day to notch that first major league hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to find a way to slow the game down, shrink the stadium a little bit, and relax. Tough debut, but hopefully he's back in there tomorrow.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. William Ray is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
No strike.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Number 38 is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Into the box now, Isaac Bernard. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Down.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Melvin Novoa would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Bats have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Berlin took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Number 25 wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the home team, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Down.